A white pointer's dark eyes and sharp teeth can strike fear into the hearts of many. But these mighty animals aren't as bad as you may think. Hi, I'm Matt Waller, and it's my job to bridge the gap between humans and these amazing predators of the sea. Today, we're hoping to find a few of our friends at a spot about 70 kilometres south of Port Lincoln in South Australia. So what do we know about these amazing creatures? Well, they are one of the largest predatory sharks in the ocean. They live in coastal waters around the world and grow up to 6 metres long. They can also tip the scales at more than 2,000 kilograms. So great white sharks, they have these grey upper bodies, and that's so that from the surface or from the air above they blend in with the seafloor. But they have these white bellies, which is where they get their names. They have torpedo-shaped bodies with powerful tails, which can allow them to speed through the water up to 24 kilometres an hour, while their mouths are lined with up to 300 teeth. Great white sharks have an excellent sense of smell. Their noses can detect 1 drop of blood in 100 litres of water and can sense even the tiniest amount of blood up to 5 kilometres away. So now we're set up at the Neptune Islands. We're going to get one of our speakers in the water and we're going to see if we get these curious sharks to come around and have a listen. Funnily enough, we found that Aussie rock seems to be their music of choice. This method of music rather than bait is an environmentally friendly alternative to luring sharks to the boat. By doing it this way, the sharks don't get as excited, which means they're less likely to injure themselves. It also means they're not relying on us for food. While a lot of shark attacks do involve the great white, most of these incidences are not fatal. That's because the sharks are sample biting. Then they release their victims. They have a tongue made of cartilage called a basihyal. This is used to sample their prey and they make a decision whether they want to eat it or not. Because the sharks often move on after an attack, this has led researchers to believe they're not actually preying on humans, but rather mistaking them for something else they would prefer to eat. What's really sad for the future of these beautiful creatures is that they're listed as a vulnerable species. The result of this is they're likely to become endangered unless their circumstances improve. Because while the sharks are on the top of the food chain, the biggest threat, believe it or not, to these sharks is humans and overfishing. Our key goal is to take people out to see great white sharks in the wild in an effort so that they can understand more about them. It's important that we promote protection for change so that these sharks are going to be around for some time to come.